Welcome back everybody to Forza Horizon 4. Today, my friends, what we're going to be doing is showing you how to level up super quickly. Now, in this game, as you may or may not know, leveling up is super important because there's a lot of stuff hidden behind levels. Now, yes, there's a lot of ways to level up in this game. For example, you can do normal type of racing, you can do dirt racing, you can do street racing. As you can clearly tell, I've been doing the majority of the street racing, but that is definitely not the way that you want to be leveling up. I mean, sure, you can level up in any way possible, which is a super cool thing that's in this game. For example, by collecting cars, by just playing the game, by getting wheel spins, you can level up some XP. So doing normal playing through the game is a good way to level up in many aspects. Because you also get the wheel spins, which means you get the car collector one and the danger signs for driving through the things and exploring by finding... I don't even know, but basically, play the game. But the fastest way to level up in this game is no doubt the missions. This is possibly right now the fastest way that I've found, and also the least draining method I have found of leveling up in this game. Now, if you go through the stunt driver missions, for example, all you have to do is go to this one location. Every single time you complete a mission, you will end up in the same location, and you can get a lot of XP. Now, so you have to unlock the stunt driver missions to take part in this, but later on, you also unlock World's Fastest, which is one of the first businesses that you buy that you should also do because it also gives you just as much XP. I've actually not driven this car yet. This is the first time. I think it actually came out today, maybe. I'm not too sure. Either way, so I've already completed the World's Fastest, pretty much done all of them. I've not 3-starred all of them. You can go back and play them again. Unfortunately, you can't replay them and keep doing them, if that makes sense, to get the same amount of followers. You can only do the one once, but if you fail that one, you don't get, for example, 3 stars, you can redo it and you get the remaining XP. And also, just like in the previous games, for some reason, going to the festival from here costs you nothing. Well, fast traveling costs you 10 grand. Generally for these missions, I do enable traction control. I don't really care about the money that I'm earning for this. I also have the VIP pass, so it doesn't matter so much. I put them on just in case I get put into, for example, there was a mission with a... Do you mind? A really old car. And I want to try and make it as easy as possible because, let's be honest, we're here to make some XP because there are things locked behind a wall. And I want to progress. This is the stunt driver area. You've probably been here at the beginning of the game because in the introduction, it basically, you would have gone over here. So you can go into the solo, and if you want to, you can just keep pressing next chapter. But if you feel like you want to redo one, for example, I've done chapter 3 with 1 star, you come back here and you can reselect it. Now, they're dependent on certain factors. For example, chapter 3, 1 star is 300 feet. And 3 stars is 475 feet. So that's what you want to try and beat. There's certain different scores and timers that you got to try and beat overall. Let's start in with chapter 4 because then I can show you the maximum amount of XP you get. Oh, there we go. Got the Forza Horizon 3 sticker still on the Focus RS. I get it. So the best way to do the selection of missions as well is to do it through the chapter selection, because if you do, you get an idea of what the objective actually is that you need to achieve. Is it a timed one? Is it not? Because obviously... That's good information to know. Generally, they start off pretty easy. Some of them are a little bit difficult. I don't really think they're in a progressive difficulty order. Pretty much what they do is they mix them up and just kind of do a bunch of different challenges. For example, cars that are all-wheel drive, those challenges generally end up easier. And I think that says a lot about how Forza is set up. Everybody always says, oh, all-wheel drive advantage is unfair.
Right, stretch your legs and we'll get set up.
All right, let's do it. Okay, classical music on here.
Okay.
Oh, they've got some ramps and stuff.
Village chase. Action.
Don't want to smash through these. I mean, of course. They're there for a reason. Oh, we're trying to get skill points. Are we supposed to hit things? I think we're pretty much... So the idea is to get 20,000 score on this one. I don't think I can get a 20 times multiplier, but they range from pretty simple to pretty simple to... Okay, maybe I should try that one again. Oh, that was actually easy. That's the difficulty that they range on these challenges. But generally, a lot of them, especially the world's fastest challenges, end up being much shorter than races do. I can't remember exactly what the target was, but I've already reached it, and I've got 1 minute 30 seconds left. So I feel like, should I bank it? I feel like if I don't bank it, I'm going to hit a wall or something, so I'm going to bank that now. Get it gone. Get rid of it! 50,000.
No idea what the point of this scene is, by the way, so just have fun.
Alright, I will do, mate. I feel like if it's 20,000 recommended, what would it actually be for the top? I didn't read! That's solid, drift tap. Bit of a skid. Through city, Ken Block style. Yeet, yeet. I'm so glad I don't lose points like hitting tiny things at the side of the road like you do on the crew. Try not to roll it. Bit of air on that one. Bit of a 180. The music station, the selection is brilliant. 10 seconds left. Avoid hitting. No. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? No. That's so BS. So I've just lost all those points.
I'll get this footage straight into editing so the rushes can go to the director.
That's going to be 2 stars. 2 stars. 2 stars gives us a decent amount of money, sometimes less than races. But we're not here for money. We're here for influence. 5,000 influence on the first challenge at 2 stars. So at 3 stars, we do that again. We'll get another 2,500, which means if you do it 3 stars first time, you get yourself 7,500, which is more than you get from races, because races I think pay about 3,000 and races range from about 3 minutes. So some of these, if you're lucky, you'll be able to do in about a minute's time and get 7,500 influence, which means you can fly through the game without having to keep doing the races that you don't want to do. I haven't actually tried all of these, but yes, the world's fastest driver ones are definitely the quicker ones to go through, but a lot of these are still shorter than most races, which is what you want. This is the actual objective, so we've got to get to the bottom. I think it was in like, oh, there you go, the target of 1 minute 5 seconds. I think that was pretty much what the objective was anyway. And it's going to try and make me cut across. That's not very Forza-like.
Watch the cliffs. Some big air coming up.
Oh, please stop turning. The good thing is, you can rewind. Oh, I'm going to smash this. This ain't no effort whatsoever, boy. We gonna do it with what of the time left.
Good.
There you go.
Real good.
Basically, most of the time left.
Into the story, but I reckon this movie's got a properly diabolical
3 stars.
What you reckon?
That means I nailed it, which means I don't have to do it again. It's gonna give us a little bit of money. So the other one definitely gives you more money. But influencer reward, 7,500. That's the number we want to see, which will level us up super, super quick. Even at these levels right here, it's leveling us up really quickly. This is something I wish I knew when I was first playing through the game, because I would have done all those events right at the beginning. But I thought, no, I'll do them later. But if you do them soon as you unlock them, you're basically going to level up much, much quicker, and you're going to get to the end of the introduction, they say, but it's basically the main progression of the game, the main storyline. You'll get through it much quicker, which means you unlock all the cool stuff and, for example, the multiplayer stuff, which is pretty much what you want to be playing when it comes to this game, right? This is the location of the world's fastest, which is the business you unlock later in the game. You pay 100,000 for it, but if you're looking for XP, this is the way to go. This is one of the ones I struggled on, but I've got to get 110 miles an hour, which really isn't that difficult, but I had traction off and this thing would just slid absolutely everywhere. So try and get to the objective as quick as you can, staying above 110 miles an hour, and honestly, most of these take at most like 2.5 minutes. The world's fastest ones, they're meant to be quick. Veneno one, for example, is super, super fast. So as soon as you unlock these are what you should be doing to level up to max level. And it's going much better than it did the first time, I can promise you that. I was all over the place the first time in the FFXK, but now I'm holding it pretty well. Because, yes, traction control is on, but that's okay. 1.5 miles left. Counting doing the numbers. Flying through the forests. Through the turns that are definitely set up to try and keep your speed. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, I'm going to slow down for the corner a little bit because the target is 110. And I knew that corner was going to be there. Hold the speed. Look out for the stupid car. And across the line.
You could do it. Now relax, breathe, and call me when you're ready for the next
I may be 3 stars. It's 2! So some of them are difficult, some are not. And again, easy money as well. 13,000 for that short 1 minute and something event and loads of XP. Tot it up. Again, if I got 3 stars, eventually it would be 7.5. So there you go. XP and money. Easy, easy, easy. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please be sure to smash like to let me know you want to see more tips like this. If you have any other methods that you can do after doing this, because obviously once you've done all these, you can't do any more to level up. You don't get any XP really. I think you get a small amount. But thanks so much for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed helping you out. Hopefully it does help some of you out in progressing in this game. But yeah, be sure to smash like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, peace.